German Chancellor will not budge on is the principle of free movement within the European Union. She's made that clear, and indeed Mr Cameron changed the draft of his speech a couple of months ago on this very issue. What I expect to see are some cosmetic concessions, perhaps the Germans agreeing that maybe child benefit should not be paid to children living in other parts of Europe. But even if Mr Cameron later on today stands on the steps of Downing Street and says this is a great victory, it still won't work because the polls have made it clear they will veto it anyway. I do not believe that the British people can be bought off with anything less than the red line of us being able to control who does and does not come into our country. And unless the British Prime Minister can get a concession on the free movement of people, I do not believe in a referendum the British people would vote for us to remain members. I think that even the Germans and the European Central Bank are now beginning to realise that it's politically impossible for Greece to remain members of the euro. So they are preparing themselves for the first member to break away and comforting themselves that if it's Greece, that's fine, it'll just be Greece and nobody else. You only have to look at what is happening in Spain and in Italy with very large protest movements, with now half of the voters in Italy voting for parties that want to leave the euro or want a fundamental renegotiation of their terms, to understand that the euro is doomed. And thank goodness we didn't listen to many in Westminster and we didn't join.